last but not least, Tinones had his choice of counter picks. He's going to go to Victor. Been old faithful for a lot of mid laners at this tournament. Should be just fine 1v1, especially in the early levels. Don't expect too much interaction
as more levels come in, but early, the first 3 levels before Tarek has his full kit unlocked, a little bit harder to find these ganks. So I really like Croc actually pathing up to the top side here and trying to exploit this Aatrox.
Yeah, diving coming, level 3 ticks right over, massive mending wave there, but Croc's going in, impacted, maybe in trouble there. Robo getting targeted, Croc looking low, but it's first blood to Robo! Flash for flash as well, Robo did use his to make sure the impact wasn't going to get anything happening there. So he returns back now with the heel cut. It's always nice in the 1v1, especially when you get it early. Vulcan in trouble though in the 3v2. Is trouble in paradise. Croc gonna get that kill inspired here, but he's far too late. Still going back in though as Kaori wants to get aggressive on the Kalista, and that's the counter kill they're looking for.
All right, inspired.
Very big incentive to stay.
Yeah, that's huge. Here we see bot side, level 6 early for Kaori.
Ulti, follow up there with the stun. In trouble there for the old Amumu support. Kaori looking for another kill, gonna find it. Even leaping on the branch for the second, gets a little bit of a slither out of the range. It's inspired, popping the ulti. Kaori going up, absolutely massive plays. Inspired Bramble, I believe, gets that kill.
We're not done yet. Jojo does have the E on him.
There's ulti, last Q is good. Jojo finds the solo kill.
Oh boy. Sales moving into the mid lane. Might be able to get 6 off the wave and then see if he can come back in. Wukong MF ult here as well. Jojo diving in, no ulti but not needed. The flank is good. Tinone's the target. Damage is not quite there. The bullet time is amazing though, and impact goes down to Tinone's. Tarek ulti is good, but not enough in time to try and get up the bullet time as Kaori bubble out of Robo gets the ulti through, and Lauda found the fight they're looking for. Exactly what I said. Croc is hiding in lane or coming through this pink ward that you have for Robo. So it's forcing pressure away from this bot side where I think ideally that's where they're actually hovering. It's the opposite side of the map. So Robo might die here. No flash. Flash for inspired.
Flashes in. Gets it down, W there, Q lines up the Bramble very nice as Jojo has the ult. He doesn't want to commit it if he doesn't have to, but the damage should be there, never mind! Robo finds a kill in the 1v3!
Oh my god, I was about to say, overstepped, playing a little too aggressive without his flash, forced Inspired to commit to it, and I thought, okay, well he's gonna die, but not only does he get the 1-for-1, he also buys a ton of time for them to drop this Rift Herald mid. The 2-man hitting it down, this should actually be the entire turret gone for the side of Loud, grabbing mid lane, funneling more gold into Tinones as well.
That is really nicely done. Paid off massively here in this game.
Yeah, absolutely huge to funnel Tinones, arguably your biggest late game threat on this Victor, getting a lot of gold here. I like this. And for a second, I was like, there's no way he's going to sustain, right?
Robo again, getting picked on though. This is a very nice setup, and Jojo just gonna get in there once again, doesn't need the ulti.
Late on the rotation for EG, and so Loud take the inside track. Brant meeting up with Tinones, gonna be able to grab second turret of the game in their favor. Got the mid lane, got the top lane. Very threatening EG dive.
Jojo also in a spot of bother, knows there's at least one more coming. Good little dodge away, but Sales found him on the other side. Beautiful setup. Jojo burns everything, and the second bandit is going to find him again, but Jojo had the next ulti ready.
Woohoo! Jojo had to blow a lot to get out of there. Nice accuracy by Sales on both those bandages. Jojo tried the juke back, couldn't do it. The important thing is they've gotten everything out of a call early on.
Impact though has found a big amount of damage here onto the Amumu. Amumu going golden, and now the TP's back in for Jojo. EG might have found the angle they're looking for. Impact does finish off the kill he started, and now Croc gonna get chased down. That means no Herald for Loud, and 2 kills for Inspired. Does have the ulti ready, only rank 1 though, and Loud is gonna take this. So they pop the Herald mid, they're gonna try and take the trade for the gold instead.
Yeah, they'll be able to grab this turret with Kaori. We'll see if they want to try and go onto a second turret when they force Loud to walk through this choke point. Impact's on the flank already.
Again, this flank looks good. Maokai gonna set it up. It's Brad said he's been found. It's Impact once again on the playmaking. Jojo's gonna dive into the rest of the team. They'll get one finally as they'll take out Seos, but the counter kill is there. Inspired is dead, and Robo has found himself a shutdown. Now he's gonna hop out to safety because Impact's still chasing. Finds the chain onto Tinones. Brad still with no help. Bullet time, they're going to try and buy some time, but there's nothing left as Tinones will flash away. Actually should be safe, and now the fight turning back in Loud's favor. EG running away, Impact low on health. Croc trying to find the angle. Impact with an incredible sidestep, but will still die to Robo. And is there more for Loud? The slow lands, the ulti out of Vulcan, the stun is there. Jojo's going in, gonna try and make a big play, but Kalista dies, Jojo dies. That's the ace for Loud.
Against Beyond had a very competitive game. Their sleeper looking like maybe the dark horse for this group to get out. Second, third, we'll have to see.
Yeah,
from here, there's no real inherent advantage to Loud right now other than kind of being in the bus side of that river and Robo working down that turret.
This is not going to be an easy fight to figure out, though. We'll say that much. Again, we talk about execution a lot in these comps. EG gonna have to find a very precise angle to win this 5v5.
Yeah, Tinoz did just lose his crowns. That opens him up as a potential burst target here for EG if they can find the angle. Jojo working on the big wraparound.
Oh, good mark there by Tinoz. So this TP though. Brute forcing the angle on the EG side here. They're actually onto the Dragon as well, but Impact going to be the target. Pops away, moves now. The Dragon should go to EG, but can they win the fight at the back of it? Inspire gets a smite down. Is Impact maybe just going to be sacrificed here?
Robo's going.
Taking up a little bit here. Is Vulcan looking for Robo looking for Vulcan? Did say ask if they would contest. The answer obviously yes. Don't have to fight to contest for the objective.
Uh-oh.
And now in the 1v2, I don't know if I fancy EG's chances. Now I really don't with Tinoz here as well, but Jojo is going to try and make the big play. That did no damage. But now Robo going to flash out of the way because Carry's here as well. EG, again, just brute forcing onto Loud, and they're going to get Robo down. The shutdown goes to Carry, and Impact collects the next kill.
They commit 3 people down, though. No teleports left up for EG. Loud is working down the Baron right now. 2v3 with Vulcan and Inspire trying to stop this themselves, but there's not much damage.
Double MVP Inspire. Can he do it? The Baron's still the target there. Vulcan trying to buy time.
Oh, no!
Inspire got 2 kills. He killed the whole bottom lane, and now Vulcan and Croc are doing battle. Vulcan's not going to win that one, but Inspired with his buddies will, and it has gone absolutely upside down, topsy-turvy here for Loud, as Croc trying to find a miracle steal, but Impact's going to shut the door on that as well. EG flipping the game right back around.
EG know they are in trouble. They start creating respect to an Aatrox at level 15 with Eclipse done underneath the turret, popping his ultimate. That's a lot of self-healing that comes in. Bit of an overstep by Robo there.
At it again here in the picture
and what they did. And so they are a little sketched out here, but they are going to burn this Dragon down. We'll see if Loud want to let them out of this situation, though.
Jojo did mark the Amumu, had the solo kill potentially, but missed the Shuriken flip. Jojo though going to look for it again. Inspire with the ulti coming back up. Is going to go for it there to disengage, but can Loud find the angle? Robo ready with the Mega, has the flash. Inspired's got to get out of there. EG need to be very careful here. It's Croc diving on in. They're looking to make it happen. Ball time's there, but Jojo dives on in onto Brad, but he gets blown up in and amongst the gravity field. And Inspired, the unkillable demon tree, is going absolutely wild as Cowrie follows up with the rest of the squad. Impact going to get Tinoz down, and EG going to get their way out of a very sticky situation this game. But Robo, the menace in the top lane, will finally be quelled as Cowrie's going off on Kalista.
They will eventually find this kill. The Ren coming through soon. The hops will be resetting here. Robo's pretty quick. Does have a force of nature, so try and get Mega.
He's gonna get Mega. Still gonna die, but how much longer can he live? Oh, gotta be careful. Never mind, Shield Bow's gonna make it very easy, and Inspired finds the ace.
All right, Cowrie.
Yep, also ulti ranks pretty close to rank 3 there for Brent as well, level 15. Which is also a pretty big boost in power. Robo just getting jumped on there. Jojo with the Taric behind him. And that's no Mega now. That's dead. Cowrie on a rampage. Inspired once again into the back line as Jojo Bjorn absolutely obliterates the enemy AD carry. And Impact's gonna kind of kill number 4. And it is only the King wearing the crown for Tinoz here to try and run away, but EG are going to storm the rest of the game through mid and end the game, as Inspired once again will not be stopped. That CC, by the way, lasted way too long, and there's an ace for Inspired.
You see the power of the Anathema's chains coming through, but Jojo Fume popping off against Robo in the Mini-Gnar form. The stun assist by Vulcan, giving him the assassination potential. Once the main frontline member was blown up, it was an easy chase down sequence for EG to find their first win of World 2022.
Loud certainly made them work for it, but EG do come away victorious. A chaotic affair between the US and Brazil, but it's EG that finds this first win.
You can see though, a